All right. All right, we're ready to start, Dan.
Okay, great. Okay, good morning, everyone. My name's Dan Brogy, and I'm the Principal Assessor and Chair of the Northborough Elderly and Disabled Taxation Fund Committee. We're calling this meeting to order at 10:02 on Tuesday, June 30th, 2020. And before I begin, I am going to go over the criteria for the meeting given the COVID-19 virus and the governor's directives. So this open meeting of Elderly and Disabled Tax Fund Committee is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order on March 12, 2020, due to the current state of the emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. Excuse me. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, the town of Northborough has been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings, and as such, the governor's order suspends the requirements of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. All members of the Elderly and Disabled Taxation Fund Committee are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order allows Elderly and Disabled Tax Fund Committee to meet entirely remotely, so long as reasonable public access is afforded, so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless the chair notes otherwise. Members of the public who wish to view the live stream of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meeting on YouTube via the link listed on the agenda. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. Excuse me. So at this time, I do want to go through a roll call. Members, again, my name is Dan Brogy. I'm the chair of the Northborough Elderly and Disabled Tax Fund Committee. And I'll go around to everybody. Amy Haley.
Here.
Okay. Jennifer Crinchlow.
Here.
Muriel Swinor.
Muriel, you're muted. I can unmute you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. And with also want to recognize Julie Brownlee, Assessor's Assistant, and also Jason Little, who is the Finance Director and the host of the meeting this morning via Zoom. And I think, Jason, you wanted to go over some of the financials?
Present, yeah. So
Yeah.
Why don't we do that after you've gone through the minutes, and then we can do that under the other
Okay.
business.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so again, the next thing we do need to go over is the minutes from last year's April 4th meeting. And if you've had a chance to take a look at that, we're looking for a motion to approve, unless there are any questions or issues you don't want to discuss.
No.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Yep. I move that we approve the April 4th, 2019 minutes of the Elderly and Disabled Taxation Fund Committee.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Second. Thank you very much. All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, so Dan, you just need to take a roll call of the votes.
Okay. All right. So we'll go around. So again, Amy.
Yes.
Okay. Jennifer.
Yes.
Okay. And Muriel.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And Dan, is that a yes for you too?
Yes,
Sorry
for
to
you.
interrupt you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then is any other business of the committee? And again, maybe Jason, this way you might
Yeah.
want to step in.
So yeah, if you want to
Recognize Jason Little, Finance Director.
through the chair, I emailed these financial reports to you right before the meeting. So I'm going to try to share my screen so that we can look at them together. Basically, it's just to keep you guys updated on what the balance of the fund is. So right now, if you look at the one entitled EDTF balances through June 29th, 2020, This includes everything that we have received to date, with the exception of the fourth quarter investment income for this year, which we won't know for a couple of weeks anyway. So this includes all gifts that we've received over the course of the year. So right now, the balance in the tax checkoff fund is $66,315.58. And the partner gift fund is $8,613.08, which means that the committee has under its control a total of $74,928.66. So the other reports that I handed out were the detail of the revenues that we've received in FY20. And let's see, do I have that in front of me? Yes. So far through the tax checkoff fund for the current fiscal year from July 1st through June 29th, in donations, we've received $20,893.94. And the lion's share of that has come from one donor who's typically been the largest donor for the entire program. The investment income in both funds, we haven't received anything into the partner gift fund for the current fiscal year. The investment income so far this year has been $688 into the tax checkoff fund, and then $147 into the gift fund. And then I'm not sure if it makes sense, but we could go through last year's reports as well, which were the other 2 pages that I had sent out. Last year, it looks like we had $5,867 in revenue for the tax checkoff fund, and a total of $5 to the gift fund. And then investment income was $1,306 for the tax checkoff fund and $238 into the gift fund. So a total of $7,417 in revenue for the course of last year. And then in addition, lastly, I'd call your attention to the EDTF balances report from FY 2019. That shows, the gifts that you guys awarded last year, which totaled $9,000. So you started the year with about $55,000, received $7,500 of revenue, gave out $9,000. So you closed the year with $53,200, if everybody followed that. And let's see, can't get to the files on the computer. Give me one more chance. All right. Sorry, my network isn't connecting to my file, my file folder. All right, can folks see that?
Yes.
Yep.
So basically, this is the current balances that we are, considering for the awarding funds from. So if you want me to go into any more detail, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just conclude here with my report.
I have no questions, Jason. I'm okay. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, so with that, at this point, Jason, we're probably going to go into executive. I'm going to ask someone to make a motion to go into. Go ahead.
So yeah, so make the motion. Somebody needs to make a motion to enter executive session, and discuss that. The only reason you'd be the only thing we'll be conducting after the executive session is adjourning the meeting, so that we're going to stop recording once we get there. So just before we start, give me a minute to stop the streaming, because I'm not 100% sure all the steps that I need to do that. So just before we start an executive session, let me confirm that we've stopped streaming live.
Do you want me to call for the motion first, Jace?
Yeah, call for the motion, yes.
Okay, so do I have a motion to enter into, excuse me, executive session?
Sure. I move we enter into executive session.
In a second?
I'll
Second.
second.
Okay, thank you. So moved. Yep.
Okay, so you'll just have to take a roll call of the votes, Dan.
Okay, yep, okay. So I vote aye. Amy?
Aye.
Jennifer?
Aye. Oh, yeah, sorry.
And-
Aye.
That's okay. And Muriel?
Yeah, aye.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so give me 1 second while we,
Yeah. Take your time.